Hey everybody, it's Suzanne here again. And we're going to go into a practice today towards Bakasana, crow pose. And that is an arm balancing practice ahead of us. So I wanted to talk real quick about a couple of things before we do center and get started about our hands. So we do have four corners of our hand. Number one, and the most important, is the index knuckle. So I'm going to name them for you, or number them. This is number one, number two, very important as well, and 3 and 4, not to leave them in the back seat, but they're just not as quite as important as these two. So when we do plant our hands on the floor or on your mat, please make note to not allow those index knuckles to come up and heavy too much weight on your wrist, because your wrist will soon hurt you. So we'll mention that a couple of times through our practice as well. Fingertips, we want to claw the mat and create a really firm connection so that this platform can offer support and hold integrity through the practice. So make note of that, please. And let's find a comfortable seat to begin. I always encourage to take thighs back and wide, broadening the pelvic floor. Creating a lumbar spinal curve. Telescope your spine long and tall, and let's draw the shoulders back. Knitting our ribs together will keep our navel center toned, and go ahead and rest your hands on your legs. Settle yourselves, please. Feeling your breath come and go. This practice, as all arm balance practices, really entice spaciousness inside. A time for new possibilities to come our way, for us to really open to what we can do. Possibilities that you may haven't yet explored. Now's the time. So, in order to do this, we've got to really let go of our limits. A lot of limits we're facing right now. We're limited to go and freely be with our people that we love to hang out with. So let's just let go of some limits. Maybe you have congestion in your body. Maybe you're harboring negative thoughts. A lot of energy can create congestion and tightness in our muscles, and constriction with how we are. So we're going to gear into a more open, inclusive practice within ourselves. So let's all take a nice deep breath in through the nostrils. Give yourself a pause at the top, and we're going to open the mouth and cleanse all the negativity out. Do that 2 more times, please. Closing your lips, closing your eyes, we seal our containers. Let's direct our waves of breath through our nostrils only from this point forward. And strive to create a balanced way of breathing. Directing all of our awareness to each and every wave of our breath. Let go of the patterns of thinking, the noises around your home. And invite yourselves to step inward, to bring nourishment, to knit a really tight woven tapestry of support. With your next breath, please Inhale your hands lightly together in front of your hearts. The place of union. Keeping your eyes closed, watch how you breathe. Watch the areas that it's really quite easy to fill into. Your chest, maybe your belly. To create fullness and spaciousness throughout our entire being, what about your low back? Invite your breath to fill in the mid-back too. All the way up between the shoulder blades into the neck. And keep that vibrant, lit up torso as you heavy your hips. Connecting, grounding. From this place, let's awaken to the vibratorial sound of Om to begin this practice. We'll chant together 3 rounds. Together, let's take a deep, long breath in. Send it out. And here we go. Breathe in. Your own frequency of vibration, take a nice rich breath in, and as you surrender it, lower your hands and your chin. Let's come to all fours, and as we do so, everyone, take your hands to 2 starfish-like palms, stacking our wrist right underneath our armpits and firmly root through your knuckles, remembering 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and all 10 digits gripping the sticky mat. We're going to go through some cats and cows to begin. Inhale your gaze to your navel and puff yourself up. Exhale, receive it. And then following your breath, let's soften and open the courage of our hearts to cow. And then go back and forth at your own pace. Allowing your breath to entice every movement, every action. One more round, everybody. And as we come to a tabletop position where our bellies are lifted, our waistline is lifted, inhale your right leg and left arm forward. Hug to the place of balance and drop it down. How about the second side? Left leg, right arm. Extend it back. And then softening into an open-hearted, explorative cow tilt. We're going to pick up both knees, hips, and extend back to downward facing dog. Let's walk our legs in place, everybody. Warming up through the calves, the Achilles tendon. Do what feels good here to you. And together, let's bend both of our knees. And inhale, sweep our sitting bones extra high, armpits forward. And as you straighten both legs, extend all the way to a full expression of downward dog. Can you find a state of balance as we lift one leg and the opposite arm? Hug inward. How about the second side? Lift the other leg, the opposite arm. Maintaining that integrity, let's pull our way into high plank push-up. Descending both arms into the socket. Can you do it again? Lifting the throat and the leg. Can you reach the arm forward? Be curious here. How about the second side? Hugging in for stability. Let's take flight with our hips and press them all the way back to downward facing dog. As we elevate our right leg up to the ceiling, open your hip wide. Bend your top leg, please, and stretch it out. In fact, look up and over your shoulder and admire the foot. As we draw that long leg straight, please turn it all the way in, and then embrace knee to nose, high plank push-up. Exhale, extend it back and away. 2 more, let's go. On this next one, pound your foot right between your 2 hands. And as you descend your back knee, inhale, rise arms over the head. Exhale, take them in front of your heart. To get prepared for this practice, we're going to turn to the inside of our front foot and reach. Opening through the inseam of our front leg, fill with a deep breath. Exhale, bend both elbows. Do that a couple of times, warming up. Got a little loud. And then as we rise to 2 strong straight arms, let's walk to the middle of the mat. And go ahead and heel toe your front foot to a much wider gait. And we're going to seesaw here. Extending our hands forward, let's take a full breath and reach forward. Exhale, bend your elbows. Inhale, rising back up. Sweep your hips back to runner's lunge. Let's repeat, glide forward. Exhale, down we go. Rising back. Extend behind you. 1 more. This time, as we come to a flat foot, let's gain a little more openness within our hips. Can you descend to your elbows? Can you intertwine your hands and root your wrists down with firmness? Again, we want to stack the armpits right over our elbows, and with strong feet, pick up your back knee. Extend through the calf. Keep good waves of breath coming and going, and as we fill up again, follow your exhalation and step back. Forearm plank. 5 deep breaths. Here's number 1. Pulse it. Last one, everybody breathe in. And down go the knees. Come back up to 2 strong supportive hands. And as we join the arm bones in the socket, take a soft and open-hearted cow to a body downward facing dog. Repeating the same thing to the second leg. Lift your left leg high. Open the hip freely and bend the top leg. Then look towards the foot and stretch it out. And as we draw that long leg straight, let's turn it all the way inward. Knee to nose, high plank. Inhale. Exhale. Repeat. Last time, we're going to step our foot all the way forward and descend the knee, low lunge, rise overhead. Finding the hands in front of heart center, pause. Take a deep breath. Turn away from your front knee and reach. Telescope your spine long between your wrists, and please press this front knee over to the baby toe side. Following the breath, we're going to bend those elbows as you exhale, rising to a strong inhalation. Down you go as you pour it out. Then rising on this final time, let's walk our hands forward again and heel toe your foot to a really wide gait. Seesawing our chest through, Exhale, bend your elbows. Rising back up. Runner's lunge. Get in a rhythm with your breath. Then flattening our foot. Challenge yourself here. Can you engage your elbows towards the sticky mat? If they don't all the way go down, use a strong, supportive pillow of some kind. Joining your palms, let's root those wrists down, and with two active, grounded feet, breathe in and lift your back knee up. Extend through the heel. Following the breath, we're going to exhale and step it back. Fill with a deep one, and here we go. Exhale back. 5 breaths. Start now. Go. Create spaciousness throughout. If your belly is hanging like a hammock, pull it back in. Create some integrity with all the muscles you can. One more deep breath here. And as we descend to 2 knees, come back up to 2 flat hands, zipping our knees apart. Child's pose, breathe in, and with a sense of appreciation for where we are today. Alive, connected within ourselves, attempting to be peaceful, and moving towards optimal health and happiness. Breathe. Following your breath, let's rise up, extending those knees back together and tucking under the toes. Let's look up. Cow tilt, downward facing dog. Enjoy a full breath in, and as you pour it out, tiptoe your way all the way up to the top of the mat. Extending your fingertips forward. Take a large breath coming into a half lift. Exhale, forward fold. 2 more, please. Inhale with length. Exhale, folding in. Inhale with longer spine. Exhale, toning your belly. Charging our glutes. Let's soften those knees and inhale, rise standing all the way up. Joining our palms, we'll lower them right in front of our heart center. Feeling the echo of being open to explore. Preparing for sun salutation number 1. Take a deep breath in. Follow it. Inhale, rise overhead. Exhale, hip hinge. Touching the earth, collaborate within and fill your body with light. Exhale, fold over it. Tiptoeing all the way back to downward facing dog. Grip the mat with strong fingertips and inhale, high plank. All the way to your bellies. As you snuggle your way forward, lift your hearts to the sky and take your shoulders back, cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full in and tiptoe back up. Inhale, overhead lift. Exhale, join your palms. Enjoy a breath. Follow it out, rising with it. Rise up. Hip hinge, touch the earth. Bending both knees. Let's tiptoe back to downward facing dog. Gliding into high plank, hover, chaturanga dandasana. Glide through to cobra pose. Soften your elbows. Exhale back, downward facing. Take a deep breath in and out. And on the next one, lift your right leg high. Please step it through. Warrior number 2, rising up. Take 3 breaths. Here's number 1. On the 4th one, let's cartwheel the arms over the head and repeat back to dog pose. Opposite leg lifts high. Exhale, step it through. Stepping through, pivoting the foot flat, back to warrior two. Safe keeping this front knee to face to the baby toe. Take a full breath here and descend to your forearm, your hand to the hip. As you look down, reach all the way to the inside of your front leg. As you extend your top arm up to the ceiling, lift your waist and ribs. Exhale over your head. 3 breaths now. Start at 1. As you fill with number 4, follow it down to frame your front foot, and please step back, downward facing dog. Left leg on the rise. Step it through. Pivoting the flat foot behind you, rise to warrior two, making sure the knee is safe, your tailbone is long, and your shoulders are on the back. Keeping a steady relationship with strong feet to the earth, descend to your forearm and take your hand to the hip. As you reach all the way inside your front leg, hold tight. As you reach the top arm up to the ceiling, take a lift of the hip and waist. Exhale over the head. One more deep breath. And then cartwheel down. As you frame your front foot this time, we're going to pounce our back foot forward. Bending both knees, let's extend eagle wing arms behind us. Compressing the belly and the ribs, begin to lighten up within. Take a full breath, lifting and lengthening. Rolling the shoulders back, bending the elbows. Have a seat behind you. And as we take both arms high up to the ceiling, take 3 breaths here. Chair sit. 1. Inhale, rise tall. And exhale, join your palms. Close your eyes. Feel the echo of your own practice. Notice how heavy your 2 feet are, grounded into the earth. Following the rhythms of our breath, Surya Namaskar. Breathe in. Exhale, release out. Rise to it. Exhale, touch. Grow the longest spine ever and lengthen through the head. Exhale, bend. Tiptoeing back to downward facing dog. Let's pull our way into high plank. Hover inches over the sticky mat and light up the room with the openness of your heart. Exhale back. Downward facing. As we lift our right leg, step through your 2 hands. Rising with arms by the ears, anchor your tailbone between your 2 feet. Warrior number 3. Take a breath in and exhale, reach forward. Diving our fingertips down and baby fingers up for eagle wings. Pull your back leg in and glide it. Lifting both waistlines with length and balance. Breathe. Bending the supportive leg, toe tap behind you and rise overhead once again. Exhale, twist. Looking back. Rising back up. Pause. Reaching to the ceiling, we'll come to 2 straight legs and straddle the legs apart. As you join your palms right in front of your heart, hip hinge and reach the earth. Touching all the way down, let's rock forward to tippy toes and exhale back to the heels. Again. One more. Finding the place of balance, we're going to bend one knee and walk to the top of the mat. Springing that back foot forward, switch legs. Inhale, overhead lift. Take a breath here, and exhale, extend. waist, spring into warrior three. Bending the standing leg, toe tap once again behind you, and as we erect our arms, fill with breath, exhale to a spinal twist. Overhead lift and touch down, step it up. Then as we bend our knees once again for a chair sit, we'll reach forward. Descending the fingertips, elevate those sitting bones, and enjoy a forward embrace. As we take the knees into a bend and two flat palms, we're going to tiptoe back to downward facing dog. Preparing for Bakasana, opening the hips just a little bit more, lift your right leg into pigeon prep. Walking the back knee and foot back, hug the knees together. Challenge yourself here. Can you hug the knees so tightly together that you can rise up with no hands? Up and down we go. Then retreating back to the palms, let's take our way to downward dog and repeat. Left leg on the rise, please. Step it through. Pigeon prep. Again, walk your foot and knee back. Hug to the midline, rising up and down. Sometimes pigeon can get really, really lethargic. We want to keep it active for the arm balance coming up. And as you take two flat palms, we're going to step our way back, once again to downward facing, and bending both knees, come all the way to the glutes. And let's talk about our feet for a moment. Want to kiss the toes and the inner heels together so that you have two feet in a parallel way. Then pulling the knees into the ears, can you see the little window that we're opening to? Then close your gap and repeat it. These are Bakasana crow feet, and we want to keep that up. Bringing support. Pausing here, bend both knees, and elevate the arms to the sky. Take a breath here, and exhale, shoot it out. Rise back up. How about the knees? 3 of them. 1 more, people. Then glide your hands to your ankles and snuggle those heels close into your pubic bone. Once again, encouraging a low spinal curve and a lit up vessel. Shoulders back. Let's talk about the shoulders. This is a disconnected shoulder, and this is a connected shoulder. Keeping them connected, pull the hands back. This is crow arms. Let me show you on the back. Disconnected, connected. Keep it connected. Preparing for crow. We're going to come to 2 parallel feet on the ground. And with 2 bending knees, take them really wide apart to tippy toes. Once again, we've got that little window to admire. Then engaging one arm in front of the tricep, notice the shoulder is disconnected. Go with it. Disconnected shoulders, no hands touching. Then as we pull a deep breath in, we're gonna lift up. Finding a firm relationship, 1 and 2, all 10 fingertips, shift forward in a seesaw fashion. Picking up one foot, activate it. Picking up the next foot, match, collaborate and create that window. Drawing the shoulders on the back, we lower our tush. Try it again. Get in deep, hug into yourself. Pulling in, perhaps you can try it a different way. Hugging forward, active feet, and then puff yourself up. Breathing. You can certainly pause the video right now and attempt to do it several more times on your own, or you can follow me and we're moving on from here. Taking 2 flat hands again to downward facing dog. Smooth out the rhythms of the breath. With your next deep breath in, please lift your leg and step forward. Coming to a high lunge, to a low lunge. Once again, eagle wing arms. As you look at your front foot, ground it. As you vacuum your shoulders on the back, bend your elbows. Then everyone suck your front foot under your leg, melting your hips towards the ankle. As we light up from the inside out, lift your chest and then open to your full expression of the posture, breathing. Retreating the navel to the spine, we'll take 2 flat hands and repeat to the second side. Low lunge, eagle wing arms, trusting what we know. Rolling the shoulders back, hug yourself, vacuum in, closer inside. Lifting the ribs away from the pelvis, maintain core engagement as you extend. Inhale, rising back up. This time we're going to take knee beside knee and shimmy them to one side to have a seat. As you fly your legs forward, we'll take our feet wide apart, turning out our toes like duck feet. Slide all the way to the back, please. Creating a lumbar curve, reach both arms over the head, and with a delicious breath coming in, follow it out, rocking both knees to one side. Take a breath and lift your ribs, your hip, and stretch down your long leg into the foot. And we're going to repeat that. Rise up and to the second side. Lift again the waist and ribs. Extend through the knee to your foot. Then back up and repeat windshield wipers. Any congestion left in the low spine around the sacrum, windshield wipers is a sure game to get rid of it, creating space and ease. Pausing, heel-toe your feet together and kiss them. As we open the knees, we'll open the arms for Shavasana. Taking a breath, lifting the heart center, rolling the shoulders back, lower your chin, and everyone please knit your floating ribs together tightly and melt your way back into the earth. Letting go of your jaw, your fingers. Let your breath smooth its way out. And sponge up your practice. Relaxing, letting go. Receiving all the hard work that you've done. You can pause the video here and enjoy a much longer Shavasana if you'd like. But please, stay in tune with your breath and disengage every thought, every muscle. The light in through a deep wave of breath. Begin to wiggle and stretch in all ways that feel good to you. Reclaiming yourselves with more trust and security inside. Move to your right side body. Holding integrity within yourselves, push the floor away and come to a mindful seat, a long spine. Filling your torso with breath, light, love, and compassion. Lift your hearts. And please embrace your palms in front of it. To the union, to the gift we can give ourselves of connectivity, we humbly bow. Namaste.